Hello guys, happy Monday. Today's video comes to you in two parts. Part 1, accents, which is the theme for this week and why I'm speaking in such a terrible British accent. So I'm going to stop now, and instead, I'm going to teach you how to speak in a better one. So I've done my research and Googled this topic, and I've come up with 4 solid tips on how to improve your British accent. Step 1, pronounce your T's clearly. So the word duty would be duty. Don't pronounce your T's like D's or get rid of them at all. Like sometimes when I say mountain, I get saying like mountain, mountain. Step 2, pronounce, almost forgot. Pronounce your U's like Y-O-U. So, like the word stupid, you normally say the U like an oo. You gotta say stupid or duty. Step 3, your R's, if they're at the end of the word or near the end of the word, get rid of them. So the word car would be caw, and park would be park. Step 4, which is a good step for speech in any language, without an accent, with an accent, whatever, enunciate. Speak your words very clearly. I think it's a problem a lot of people have, even when I'm speaking right now. Don't always enunciate my words. So enunciate. Tip for life, you're welcome. So couldn't come up with a better way to segue into part 2, so I'm going to do a little segue dance. So yeah, here we are at part 2. I wanted to talk to you guys about when I was away and what I did, and I wish I could have made a whole video for this, but since I missed last week, I might as well just put it into this one. So when I was gone for 2 weeks, I went to New Orleans to help rebuild homes and paint schools and lots of relief efforts after Hurricane Katrina, which happened in August of 2005. And if you don't know, the city of New Orleans sits below sea level. It's right in the Gulf in Louisiana. It's very hot. It's very humid, and it's like a bowl. So they have levees that keep the water back and keep the city dry and keep things running. And I believe it was earlier in 2005 that the levees were certified to be safe, and they were strong. They could withstand up to, I think, a hurricane, category 3 or 4 hurricane. And so a lot of people didn't get flood insurance because they were put all their faith into the strength of these levees. And so when Hurricane Katrina hit in August, I think it was a category 3. A lot of people had not evacuated as they were told to, and they stayed in their homes because they didn't want to leave or they didn't have the means to leave. They maybe just thought they could, survive the storm because hurricanes are so common down in New Orleans. And then the levees broke, and gallons and gallons and gallons of water just poured into the city and just filled it like a bowl. And unfortunately, the poorest part of the city, the lower Ninth Ward, sat in the middle of this bowl, and so it was hit the worst. People lost their homes. People lost any resemblance of what their lives had been, their homes, their jobs, their local supermarket, all their possessions. People lost their lives, friends, family, dogs, cats. They just lost everything. And those who had survived the storm and waited in attics and on rooftops, they were relocated, and they've moved on with their lives, but still they most people from New Orleans want to move back because it's such an incredible city and so full of life, and the community down there is just so close-knit and incredible because they have been through terrible things like Hurricane Katrina, and it's just such an incredible place to witness as an outsider, but they make you feel welcome, and so that's really what brought me in, to want to help them out, because a lot of people couldn't rebuild their homes because they didn't have money, they didn't have flood insurance to help pay for that. And so a lot of people have moved to Texas and other areas like that, but have been waiting to come back. And if you just drive around in the Ninth Ward, you'll still see a lot of debris and empty lots, and it's really sad. And so I just wanted to talk to you guys a little and inform you of, even though it's been 6 years, there's still so much that, people need to do and help out. And I think it's a really great cause. It's something, it's very close to my heart, even though, I mean, I'm not from New Orleans. I've been down there a lot, and it's just such an incredible city, and it'd be so sad to see, all the natives, the people who make it such an incredible city, to see them without homes and see them just in the state that they live in. And so I wanted to reach out to you guys and suggest, if you need to do community service or want to do community service, to maybe look into that. I worked with the St. Bernard Project, which they help rebuild homes, and they also signed us to a charter school. So a few days we went and painted classrooms. I painted a kindergarten classroom a really pretty shade of blue. That was fun. And like, you meet the people who work there. We met the teachers, and they were so grateful. We met this little kid who was the son of one of the teachers, and he goes to the school. And he was just so cute. And it's really just to have that experience and seeing the people and how grateful they are. It was just great. We also, it's not just painting and stuff like that. I worked in a house, and I mean, it doesn't sound too fabulous, but I did mold remediation and scrubbed boards and painted and stuff. But there's still so much that needs to be done. They need so much help. And so I'm going to put the link below. Check it out. Just, it's kind of a more grim note than most of our videos, but I just wanted to share that. And even if you don't feel like doing community service or helping out, go to New Orleans. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot more than just Bourbon Street and what you see on the TV at Mardi Gras. It's a lot of fun, a lot of culture, great music, great food, great people. So go to New Orleans. It's fun. Um, that's it. Don't forget to be awesome, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.